Live with Streamyard. Just kidding. I have no idea what's going on with this. Just trying out this Streamyard, seeing how it works. No idea though. BG in the room. Yeah, I'm just messing around with Streamyard to see what it does. They're placing a ton of ads on my stuff. Yeah. Because they know my audience is so large, it's worth placing ads on top of. Well, good for YouTube. I'm the man. It's pretty comical. Just trying to check out how this stuff works. Maybe there's a bunch of ads where people come and check stuff out and come and find me. It's like, well, it's 3 a.m. here. It's like 1 o'clock your time. So pretty early over there. It's pretty funny though. Now, how do I, let's see. So, okay, there we go. So that's how I can get your stuff on there. That's pretty cool. So it's pretty easy to move comments on there. So that's pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah, so YouTube says I have 1 watching. That's you, BG. I got 1 person watching me. That's you. Now, how do I change that How do I change that font? Which point? I can't remember what you had. Which point? Yeah, I don't remember what you had. Oh, just a raw? I thought you had something else. 65 bucks for point raw young gun. Oh, that's USD too. So that's like 65, 15, 30, 30, 60. That's like 80 Canadian. So yeah, like 80 bucks. 80 bucks for a point young gun raw. Pretty good price for sure. Yeah. Well, you needed raw or graded way earlier anyways. Yeah. There weren't many deals. Although, I mean, I don't know. I know I sold um my BGS 9.5 point at like a pretty good price. I don't know where they're going, but um it was pretty interesting this year in general that there weren't too many like great playoff buys. Like I think the buys were Stamkos, Kucherov, Point, Barzell was like pretty minor. Like I don't think anyone else was really I don't know. Like I don't think there was a heck of a lot of money left out there, to be honest. Who else? If like yeah, playoffs. I'm pretty happy I didn't buy like too many people for the playoffs. Like I mean, you guys were on Aho. Like Aho, um, I think those guys could have been reasonable plays. But I mean, yeah, the playoffs just weren't that great. I guess if you have someone like if Wallstrom would have played for the Islanders and let's say he has a Hattie and like a point or something like that, like I guess he could just like completely spike. But for the most part, um, I think the guys who you would have wanted were the vets, which I think was a little bit interesting. Um, yeah. Well, if you wanted to move the Ahos and they went, then that's certainly good. I didn't have much like Nekash. Nekash is a player. I don't know. I believe in him a little bit longer term, but I don't know how much. He's really a price guy. I don't like him at $20, but I really like him at like $12. So if I can grab a whole pile of Nekash at like 12, but then it's like, who else can I grab at 12? I can grab Josh Norris below 12. I've been grabbing Dylan Cousins below 12 for sure. Load up on Cousins, but yeah, it's all about price at that point. For me, anyways. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I think people are moving to like the guys like to Price, Vasilevsky to Stamkos to Kucherov to, I don't think they're going, like Cirelli had a goal tonight. Not sure it matters that much. $16.50 for Norris on ComC canvas. That's the cheapest one. I guess that's right, because his YG, his regular Young Guns are around like 13, and canvases has been going higher. So I guess that makes sense. Buy some Cousins. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Would you trade Norris for Cousins 1-for-1? I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm on both those guys, so I don't really care. But Norris and Cousins, I don't know. I got them sort of same page, similar. I got 2 people here, so this is my all-time high. It says there's 2 people watching. Huh. Pipe up. 6 Norris, 1 Cousins. Yeah. It depends on what you bought them for. Hey, I'm Mashi. Okay. Welcome. Thanks for checking it out. It's just me blabbering. Anyways. Yeah. Like that's the thing, BG, man. I like I mean, I'm on both those guys, so I can go heavy on them. If I'm weighing one guy versus the other, I like to really make a plan and just go after one guy versus the other, though, and trust my decision. Like I'm not about like balancing my portfolio. I'm gonna have a few guys to go after, but like for Cousins and Norris, like those are pretty 2 big guys. They're a big part of it. You know who the other guy is, like Heinola. There's no one here watching anyways. You know, I'm gonna have Heinola as a good part of it. Stutzla depends how low. Stutzla is all about price, but of those guys, Stutzla, there's no doubt that Stutzla is going to be the guy that people go after. It's just a matter of how low does his price come. Like what's the return you can get on him on his price. If he doesn't go below 50, like I don't really like it. Like he's at about 45, I think. Yeah, hey, how you doing? I'm a shield. I told you I get them cheap, $8.40 each. Well, yeah, let's not don't tell people about Haagen-Dazs. That's a secret, man. Fortunately, no one watches this, so I'm up to 4 people here. But yeah, Haagen-Dazs, I got I owe you, BG. Like I got from Haagen-Dazs, I got I can't remember if it was 7 or 8 Cousins at $7.50, and I don't know why you didn't just fucking buy those things. Like at $7.50 for Dylan Cousins. But you're a boss, man. That's why I love you, kid. Yeah, you let me know, and I grabbed all those, and that's a good chunk of what I have is the Cousins at like under $8, because Haagen-Dazs just gave them away. Four watchers. What if I get up to 10 watchers or something? I don't know how to get other people to jump in here, because I'd love to have someone else be able to jump in. Yeah. How's it going? Apparently there's 4 people here. Say hi, guys. Don't be shy. I'm just testing out this Streamyard thing, see if it works. Trying to figure it out. I'm going to change BG's last comment so people don't know the secret, like the secret cellar where you get sick prices. Streamyard Live. Did you guys watch a game tonight? Who watched a game? Who watched the hockey game? It was a good game. The series over. I don't know. Live with Streamyard. The goal at the end of the second. Oh yeah, that was a diving goal by Coleman. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's when the game went 2-1. I think for me, the bigger goal was the third goal, where Price just it was a disaster. Puck got flipped in, dumped in on the strong side, and then chipped around, and D-man picks it up on the strong side, and Price is moving with the D-man, but the D-man reverses, and that's where whoever picks it up, I don't remember who it was, and banked it off of Price. Like that's a mistake that Price can never make. Like you only have to protect that one side. You never have to protect that strong side. I don't know. That third goal was like, and it's also a 2-1 game, and now you give up the third. Like that goal demolished them. They had no chance after that. Yeah. BG watched the Clippers and the Suns. Well, we don't care. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I just gave my whole thing. I like how I'm just trying to use this now so I can click through like comments and stuff. So that's sort of cool. But yeah, I think it was a goal, the third goal for me. That was a massive goal, and not a mistake Price makes very often. He looked pretty lazy on the play. It was sort of weird. I don't know. Back down to 3 people watching me. See, I'm too boring. I'm gonna go grab a beer and I'll poke around here. You got a beer, BG? I probably just had random people popping in. I don't know. So is game over? I mean, Tampa Bay is set to win. I don't know. It's not looking too good right now for Montreal. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny the optics of that, where Montreal, like I was a Montreal fan growing up when Wa won the cup in 86 and then like 92, 93. And yeah, it was a big deal. And I followed Montreal or Patrick over to Colorado. So that's how I became a Colorado fan. But anyways, Montreal's been fighting it. And now they have, I think Montreal's capacity, it's 3,500. I thought it was 2,500 last round, but regardless, like they didn't up it much. And then outside the arena, they've been waiting whatever since 96 or 94, whatever it's been. We're at like 25 years. And outside the arena, they have like 80,000 people, 90,000 people packed, and you're not going to let like people into the building just because government mandate and like, I don't even know what it is, optics, because it's not even optically that bad. I mean, you watch it in every other arena, they're packed, but it's like, oh, we don't want to be the Canadian arena that's packed and has a bunch of people, even though we're in the fucking Stanley Cup final. It's absurd. I mean, completely insane to me. I think a terrible decision. And like I said, the worst part about it is the optics, is that when Montreal scores a goal, if they score a goal in their own barn, they're going to pan outside right away, where there's like 90,000 people, 100,000 people, like fucking head to head to head to head. They're not going to pan across the crowd. There's no crowd there. It makes no sense. And then you want to talk about like risk and health risk. Like it's silly. It's really silly. If it was just science, it'd be easy, but it's, like the optics are more of it, and it's pretty funny. Well, I mean, look at last game, or like game one versus Tampa Bay. The streets were packed. I mean, it wasn't as loud and crazy, but when Montreal won versus Vegas in game 6? Yeah, and that was in Montreal. Like the streets were packed. Like the whole arena was, or not the whole arena, the whole outside of the arena was fucking like shoulders, like they were packed in there. And like I get it. And on top of it, there were like little kiosks there. So it's not like they were just like fans who overthrew like some area. Like there were kiosks that were trying to like create business of this situation, knowing that everyone was going there. And I get it. I don't know. I just think this whole thing in Canada is, I'm in Winnipeg, and it's been terrible the whole time. We've lagged behind everyone. We're the last one to get all like the influx of high infection rates and all these things. Like Montreal was way ahead, Ontario was way ahead, Vancouver was way ahead. So like, yeah, I don't know. It's really clear. Like, just let people in the arena. Like, we're over this. Yeah, rates of vaccination rates are really high, and we're generally speaking as a country, we're being pretty responsible. I don't understand it. Well, that's exactly it. No, exactly. I mean, we're the same way here in Winnipeg. We just got to over 70 some odd. I think we're probably in the mid 70s of people vaccinated. And now it's like, you know what, like let the science tell the story. And like, how much of a risk is there? If the risk isn't that high, like this can be going on for a long time. It's not going to be over in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, a year. Like Corona is going to be here for a while, but obviously the numbers are going to go down. So to not, to not let people in Montreal, as much as like, regardless of how I feel about Montreal, like they should let people experience this cup. And I think it only helps Montreal and gives them, that extra boost and whatever. But when Tampa Bay rolls in there, if they have 2,500, 3,500 people in the arena, there's just no fucking chance. There's no chance they're gonna hold themselves against Tampa Bay. But that's what everyone said about Vegas too, right? So I mean, it's not like, yeah. Remember, there were a whole bunch of memes this week. There were a whole bunch of memes about how Montreal in 93, 96, 2002, whatever it was. Oh yeah, they lost the first game of the Stanley Cup like final. Like, I wonder what those memes are like right now, because like being down 2-0, they're not in a good spot. And I'm indifferent. I don't know. I think the only reason that I cheer for Tampa Bay is because I just don't think that Montreal deserves it, like in any way. They were 18th in the NHL overall. I really like Carey Price. I really like Shea Weber. I really like Corey Perry. Like, I like the old school guys. I would love for those guys to have a cup, but at the same time, it's like Tampa Bay's really fucking good, and they've been really good for years, and they've been arguably the best team in the NHL for the last like 3, 4, 5 years. And Montreal are just rolling in and, beats Toronto, like good for them, beats the Jets. Well, everyone should have beat the Jets. Played very well against Vegas. I just like I guess I'm just talking shit about them, but I don't, I don't know. I guess the gameplay is dying down. Like, they shut them down and they slowed everyone, but they're not slowing Tampa Bay. Although the shots tonight were like almost 2-1. It was like 40 something to 20 something. So maybe I'm talking circles. I just don't. I don't know. I said on my Discord, like it is not a given that Montreal even makes the fucking playoffs next year. You know, like they could win the Stanley Cup this year, and that's not going to change a thing. But those guys don't even have a playoff spot next year. Like the team isn't that good. Assuming they have the exact same team rolling in. Yeah. I mean, the argument is probably just that they're doing it by committee and by like systemically, and just I don't know, they did a really good job of neutralizing, like shutting Vegas down through the neutral zone. My buddy asked me, he's like, do you after Vegas beat Colorado and Montreal got through Winnipeg, he said, do you think that Montreal has a chance against Vegas? As if I mean something. Like, all I have is an opinion. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, who do you think I am? Like, I'm just a guy who watches hockey and like enjoys it. But anyways, I said, well, yeah, I mean, they have a chance. Like they're playing well, but if they don't slow Vegas through the neutral zone, then it's going to be a short series. But of course they have a chance. And fuck, Montreal played really well and slowed them down. And fucking Fleury coughs the puck up and there's a game. That's a fucking quick one right there. But yeah, like these things happen. So they're down 2-0 right now, but I don't know, maybe like too much has gone right for Montreal at this point. Because I mean, no one who isn't a Montreal fan is going to say like, oh yeah, like this is a group that they've played well systemically, but they're just grinders. And I don't know, like these guys just typically don't win. I mean, you can compare it to maybe like Los Angeles from 2000 and I don't know what it was, 2006, 2007, but I don't know. Like they shouldn't win the cup. They're not the best team. Like, it's pretty clear that Tampa Bay is a team that deserves it, but I mean, they play these games for a reason. And whatever, I'm one of those naysayers. Yeah, well, I mean, Tampa Bay is a better team. Like you're not gonna find a single person in the world, like a Montreal fan. Can you find a single Montreal fan who says, Montreal has a better team than Tampa Bay? If you find a Montreal fan that says that they have a better team than Tampa Bay, like they're obviously just lying to themselves. And that's like, it's very clear. Everyone knows that Tampa Bay is better. That doesn't mean that Tampa Bay wins the series every time. There's a difference there. But one of the questions I've had is like, does the best team in the league always win the cup? And like, they don't. I don't think so. I mean, I would ask the question. The only problem is like, I have a camera here and like, I would like to get other people talking so that they can, speak. But I don't think, whether it's the Super Bowl, whether it's the World Series, whether it's a Stanley Cup, like the best team doesn't always win. That's just not the way that it goes. What is this? St. Louis story. But it was still a much better team. What do you mean? You think that St. Louis was a better team than Montreal? No, I'm not talking smack. I mean, they're a good team, but like grinding teams, like here's the thing, like the best team doesn't always win, and there's nothing wrong with like the non-best team winning. You have to do things, and Montreal is in like the exact same boat. They're not the best team in the league. Like I said, they finished 18th in the NHL. They're clearly not one of the best teams, but they're in the Stanley Cup final. So who did? I did? I don't know. I always lose my shit, man. Maybe that's why people watch me though, because I will lose my shit. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you run some sort of whatever, like Tampa Bay is not, they're not going to win it 99 times, but they're going to win it a lot of times. Yeah, like 85, 80, 80 plus. But I don't know. I mean, I also think that like Montreal versus Vegas, like Vegas is going to win that thing like 80 plus times. So if you take them beating Vegas as a big dog and then them playing Tampa Bay versus a big dog, well, those are sort of, they're independent events. So I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't know. St. Louis was better than Montreal. Like St. Louis is a better team than Montreal, because they probably were, but St. Louis was beat up when Colorado played them. I mean, it's probably true. Like Tarasenko just came back. They looked. I was actually really nervous when Colorado had to play St. Louis, but St. Louis looked horrible. But it was more than likely the fact that they were probably a little bit battered, and Tarasenko was missing, and who else was missing? There was one player. Oh God, the player who led them. I think he led them in points, and it wasn't Kyrou. It wasn't. Who was it? Oh fuck. Who was a BG? Who led St. Louis in points? Yeah. They've been crazy. No, it wasn't O'Reilly. No. It was I would know, except I've had some beers. That's a problem. It's not someone that you would normally know to be like the leader. I mean, I can Google. Yeah, it was Perron. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, David Perron. So Perron was missing. And yeah, like anytime you're missing a guy like that, I would have never thought, first of all, that Perron had put up that many or was, doing that. But apparently he was, and he wasn't there for, I think he missed like the first 5 games of Colorado series. But it was too late. But I was really nervous with that Colorado series. Not anymore. Not worried about it at all. I do like just streaming though. The only thing, O'Reilly had 54. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be fair. If I wanted a player on my team and it's between Perron and O'Reilly. Like every GM is taking O'Reilly. Like O'Reilly is the player for sure. Oh, Top Shot, no. BG, I've told you 100 times. You know where I'm at. I'm holding mine. I got my LeBrons. I got my garbage series ones. Oh, you know what I haven't checked on though? I've heard that apparently Herder, whoever Herder is for the Falcons, is apparently playing out of his mind. I have his series one. It's not Hurdle, yeah, that guy. But I got his series one, so maybe that's seen an increase with them going. White boy, right? Wow. Yeah, he is the white boy. With the Falcons? Is he? Does he play with is Trey with the Falcons? Maybe. I don't know. See, like I don't follow this. I was just really excited that it was actually Sports Card Investor. There was an article that came out that talked about like Kevin Herder or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even know what his name is. But I was like, oh yeah, I got a series 1 Top Shot of him, so that's pretty nice if he's doing okay. I could have a look. I just don't really. Let's see. Oh, my account value is still garbage. Oh, and I have Cam Reddish. I have Cam Reddish, but I have James Harden. Well, where the hell is... I have Bol. I have Bol. Oh, Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller was one of them. No, I think Cody Zeller was the guy I was thinking of. And I gotta check out this moment. See what... Cam Reddish, Cody Zeller, Bam Adebayo, Luka. Luka's actually my biggest moment now, which is the 2021 All-Star Game moment. Is that it's down to $190. Oh man. These things are getting shredded, ABG? Man. The Hawks, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sports are sports. Like, who the hell knows? Bol is so raw. Well, I got a Bol, but I don't know. Yeah, if we would have waited a little bit, like I still think I'd rather have like Steph's. The only players I would really have any interest in are Steph, Luka, LeBron. I mean, I think that's it. For me, for someone who's not a basketball guy, I would just go with like the straight chalk. I wouldn't speculate too much with that stuff, especially with NFT. If you're putting money into speculation, like at least a sports card, you feel like you have a little bit more control. With an NFT. Like, who the hell knows where that goes? I'd be going with the chalk, but we'll see. Like you gained 300 in account value. I mean, that sounds about right. I'm down. Oh God, 4,812. It feels like I'm down about 30%, 35% from my peak just from prior to playoffs. And prior to playoffs, I was in the top 4% of everyone in Top Shot, which is insane. Like it doesn't even make sense to me, but I was in the top 4%, and now I'm probably like, even though my account value's fallen, I might even be in like the top 3%. I don't even know. It's pretty hilarious. But the question is, I don't know. Like, what do you think of Top Shot? You think people are buying? Like, I think the platform's great. That's why I'm not selling. I don't care. I'm gonna hold my moments, and it's fine. I see some problems with the distribution and the way that they're generally running the platform, but I don't know. I hope they clean that up. Those playoff moments. I also have a bunch of sealed wax too, so I mean, I have that $150. I can't remember which pack it was. Maybe it was the All-Star pack. It was $150. I have a few packs. I think I have 5 or 6 packs I haven't opened, so maybe I got a few bucks there too. Who's PG-13? Isn't that a movie? Is it a PG-13 movie? Oh yeah, Paul George. Yeah, I think like where was it we at here? Like, this market's crazy on both sides. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm a hockey guy. The hockey market isn't crazy. It's not. There's nothing going on. Like, it's relatively slow, and I think pretty somewhat predictable. We'll see with the higher end stuff. I just sold one of my bigger cards, and part of the reason for that is I'm not sure if that card is going to get back to that height next year. We'll see. But I think generally speaking, like, the market's just ebb and flows the same way. The market's going to go down over the summer. It'll come back up into the off season. And how high? I mean, that's relative. That's the debate, I suppose. But I think hockey's pretty predictable. Basketball has obviously had a lot more going on. Yeah, I've heard of Paul George, BG. Easy, buddy. Which can be a good thing too for investing. I don't know what you're referring to. Chris Paul's debut hits $300. I'm going out of my way to grab it. Well, trust yourself, man. If you think there's opportunity there, and you like the and you like where they're going, then definitely grab it for sure. Yeah, I still don't know what you're referring to. I mean, I assume you're referring to hockey, which is less volatile, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to keep up. I got a whole 4 people here watching, but only 2 people talking. So who's your team? I don't even know how to say your name. I'm Mashi. I'm Mashi. Who do you cheer for? I know who BG cheers for. Um, most people don't have a team left in the game or have skin left in the game. So now it's just like people sort of pick the other team, like the team that they hate less. Uh, I'm partially in that boat. Like Mark Berger, I don't know what it is. I hate Mark Bergevin. Like I don't like his hair. BG, I told Easy this. I'm like, I legit don't like Mark Bergevin and his hair, and it drives me fucking mad. And I like Shea Weber. I like Carey Price. I like Corey Perry. You know, they're sort of my age, like around there, the young guys. But I hate Mark Bergevin. I fucking hate Bergevin. I just want to, yeah, I just want to take a razor to like, yeah, I just want to scalp him. Yeah, well, that didn't go too well either. So you know, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of people who like the Oilers, but that was uh that was a tough series for them. Like the Jets, like, and I'm here in Winnipeg. Um, but Montreal, or sorry, Edmonton, yeah, that was pretty brutal. Yeah, yeah. Bergevin drives me mad. Drives me absolutely mad. We're back up to the all-time high, 5 people in here. Come on, like pipe up, people. Come talk. I wish I knew how to get someone else in here because I would rather have people be able to come in and like chat with me. Like I don't want to read comments and tell people like talk about me. Like I would rather have a conversation. I gotta figure out because apparently you're able to do that. I know Jeremy from Sports Cards Live does it where you can jump into the background and get other people in there, but I would rather have more people in here. So let me maybe poke around and see if I can't figure out how to do that. See, so it says guess. So guess. Yeah, so it says the guests can come. Um all right, so let's see if this works. Here, try that out, BG. Jump in on that. See if you can't make that work. See what happens when you click on that. Jump in. Water's warm. Click that, BG. Come on, come try it out. He's probably playing tennis or something right now. It's 2:00 in the morning there. Oh,
It's dark in my room here. Give me a sec. I was actually just about to go to sleep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you though, but I see your screen is black. I'm trying to figure. Oh, okay, there we go. So, yeah, but your screen's always black, so that's probably you right there.
Yeah, here, let me turn the live off because it's echoing now, but
Okay.
here. Turn the lights on. There we go. Let's see if I can get this working.
There you go.
There we go. What's up?
What's going on?
With me, nothing much. I was telling you everything I'm up to. I was
I
just
know,
going
I
through
know.
COMC as well for most of the night. I found some cool stuff.
You're browsing?
Yeah, I mean, like these days I kind of have no clue what to buy, so I just find something cool and I'll give it a shot.
So what'd you find?
I bought some, well, I actually bought some Nick Suzuki Program of Excellence is like the Team Canada cards a
Yep.
while back, and then I decided to pick up some Kirby Doc because they were like pretty cheap, and I was like, I'll try it. Chicago's a big market. They'll probably buy them.
Yeah, Kirby Doc's one of those guys too who keeps getting attention. Like, um, Alex DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat's another one. Like Alex DeBrincat, Kirby Doc, I would go on the like there for sure.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think you do well with those guys. And those are what like just the POE canvas.
Um, I don't think they're a canvas. I think they're just like the Program of Excellences. I don't think they're a canvas card. I just think they're a regular
Okay,
card from like World Juniors or it's like a Team Canada set. It's
right.
definitely like a pre-rookie card. It's before he was drafted. Yeah, I could actually link it if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I was out for most of the night, so um, yeah, I messaged you. I got another Heinela silver foil.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy to get that. And like every single one that pops up, I'll just try scooping them and build the monopoly.
You have a lot of them too. Like you
No,
have a lot of Heinola stuff.
yeah, I only have 3 of the silver foil though, and I have a speckle foil at PSA, which I if that PSA 10s, I think I just keep that though. It's a super sexy card.
I mean, you've also got like 5 Future Watch autographs. Um,
I got like a no, I got like 12. I got
okay.
Easy's got like 5 or 6 to send to me, and I got these ones here. I got well, these are I got neck ash, and then I got the Heinelas. Those are all
Yeah.
Heinelas.
I mean, you know the only Future Watch I have is that deal I got on those 2 Buried Haytons, the 9 and the
Yeah,
regular. So that's all
yeah.
I've got. I was hoping to actually pick up a Cup RPA of Heinola over the summer. if I find one up. But I think you should get yourself one as well because you pretty much have everything.
Yeah. It's just a matter of when it comes out, though. Like, because when does a cup come out? Like, it's not going to
Oh
come
no,
out until like after puck drop, right?
his card is out though.
The cup?
Yeah, like his cup RPA is out. There are a few up on eBay as well.
Yeah, I'm just checking it out. I have a guy offered me since I've become like apparently like a Barkov collector. One of my favorite cards is that Barkov Black Amber. You know
Yeah.
those Black Ambers?
Yeah.
Those cards are super sick, and for some reason, like one of the things that I've just started doing is browsing .com. Like .com versus .ca is a lot different. Like there's a lot more stuff that we can get.
Really?
Yeah. The problem is a lot of them don't ship to Canada, but I have like a border box, like a place that I can ship to at the border. So I've been browsing .com a lot. And a guy actually has an offer to me for a Black Amber Alexander Barkov. And I think it's $60 US shipped, which like I'm sort of okay with, but at the same time, like going into summer, I don't like I all the like these cards are selling for shit. Like no one's paying anything for any of these cards. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just wait till later it's just a PC card, right? Like it's not a flip, it's not nothing. It's just I think it's a sexy card. So I'm probably gonna pass on this guy. And yeah.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
yeah,
I'm not too big on I don't know. I'm not trying to go like all in this summer just because I'm not sure where the market will be.
yeah, you're pessimistic on the market. I mean, I
Yeah.
can yeah, I don't even disagree with you. The the part I disagree with is just the general pessimism of like you don't need McDavid to go from like 3,000 to 5,000. Like that's irrelevant. All you need is like $8 cards to go to $17 cards. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for. And I think that's something that's like never going to change, you know? So I'm not long term on like holding like certain cards, and that's the exact reason that I got rid of Ovi was because I'm like, well, is he going to get back to 6,000 Canadian? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like I'm sure he will over time, but it's just like I think the price for right now is like pretty fine, and it might take like 2 years until he gets back there, to like that point. And I don't think he gets to 8,000 or 9,000 in the next year. So I think I sold at a pretty good price. So I'm with you on the top end. I'm not with you on like the bottom end. And I don't know what I'm trying to do in terms of flipping like low end stuff. I know this shit's gonna go up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think also we can't really compare markets because, like you'll see basketball fall and hockey kind of has its own collector base and everything. So, um, I don't know. I think people would still be willing to pay like $10, $5, $10 for like a certain young gun, and I think they'll hold value. So I think I'm maybe a little bit too pessimistic in regards to thinking about the hockey market, but I don't think guys like Kirby Doc will drop from like 40 to 20, and like same like with Jack Hughes. Like I don't think that we'll see a crazy move in the floor. Um, I just don't know. I was more worried about more like liquidity and how often everything will move. and how often people will buy and sell, because that's like a big thing. Like my eBay's been pretty dry recently.
Yeah,
And I'd like to get some excitement and people just going out and buying cards so that I could just keep doing what I'm doing.
right. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just generally think they're gonna go down. Like probably 30%, like a $30 card, most $30-$40 cards. Like Stutzla is the one I'm really watching. I think the ones that hold more of the value are gonna be the rookies. Like Kaprizov is like marginal, but yeah, like his value could hold a little bit more. Stutzla, what's he on ComC right now? I think I
45.
checked him yesterday. He's 45 or something.
Yeah.
Like I could see if that card, let's see. Where is he at here? 30. Oh, well, he's at, oh no, that's an auction. Okay. So the base $45 flat.
Yeah.
So like I could see that card maybe going down to $40, like holding more value, but like Josh Norris is already down to I think $13. He's gonna get a lot of hype going in, and I think that's pretty easy. Like if he goes down to $10, $11, like I think that's easily a $22-$23 card where you can have a 100% flip and just move them. Yeah, Dylan Cousins. I mean, you know the guys who I'm watching, but Connor McMichael would be more of a speculative play because I mean he hasn't done anything. He hasn't been in the league, but and he's expensive too. Like Connor
Yeah.
McMichael's like $14 or something. And like that's a lot of cash, but his numbers are really good. Like I would likely put more money into Norris since we know like the hockey market is pumped on Norris. Like Canada, Ottawa is pumped on Norris. So if they're gonna let that guy go to $10 USD on ComC, like it's just opportunity. And there's 4 people watching right now, me, you, and 2 other people. Like that's free money right there. Like there's no way that card doesn't go to $20+ and you're just doubling your money by buying them up at, $10. I bought one off of one of the guys in my Discord. What is it, Reds or whatever. Anyways, he's like, oh, you didn't see that was me? I'm like, no, but like $11, I'm perfectly fine like buying that card at, because I know that's easily a $20 card like leading up to preseason.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was hoping to get some sent over to my house so that I could probably grade a few, because you know me, I just bought all canvas. Like I don't have any regular young guns of those 2 guys, Cousins and Norris.
Right.
But I mean, flipping on the platform is definitely something that I'd be looking to do, because it's just so easy.
Yeah.
You can list a card and it'll be gone within like the next even an hour, even 10 minutes. Just depends what time
Well,
it's listed.
yeah, I mean, even from the Cousins that you told me about, like I could have flipped those Cousins cards in like days from 750 to like $11.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just gonna hold them because I feel there's a whole bunch more value like like besides that. But I mean, Cousins is sort of even like crept up to like the $13 mark and hasn't like moved a heck of a lot more. And I'm just the way I'm getting my value more from just offers like down closer to like 10 and $11. Like I hope it gets down. We're only in June here. It's July 1st, okay? Like we've crossed the line, but I mean, we still have another like 45 days to get to like mid-June or mid-August rather. Where I think this is where people start going to the beach and like not giving a shit. So I think like especially in the next like 3 weeks, like in the third week of July, like I think that's when we'll see this shit like really hit the bottom, and that's when I plan on really like just buying, yeah, buying as much as I can.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that ComC gets their top loader situation sorted because I still need to get a few cards top loaded. They didn't respond to me when I emailed them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still buying. I think I should definitely get another order going. I'll send it the long way. I won't expedite it or anything because I already have my expedited order, and my top loaders are actually coming in 2 days, which is nice.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I think my expedited order, the one that I told you about earlier, I think it's that one's gonna be late as well. So hopefully I can contact them. Maybe they'll give me some money back. Um, but I haven't gotten any notifications, like no packing, no nothing. So
Yeah, they're actually on time on my orders. Like I have an order that I will get this week. Actually both my orders, like they're perfectly on time. With the orders I've sent. And the only order I'm waiting on is like the like long term, the slow train order that isn't due until whatever, like the end of August. But my other two fast orders, like I'm gonna get in the next week. The only problem is it's coming to the border, and I can't cross the border to go and grab it until like restrictions change. So I do have one coming directly to my house, but the other one is going to be sitting at the border, and I can't go and grab it. And actually, that Tampa Bay card I showed you that I bought, that Stamkos and Kucherov like patch auto, that's going to the border too, and so I'll grab them at the same time. But I can't even cross the border right now to grab those things.
yeah. I mean, wait, so that card you don't have that card in hand yet?
No, no, no. I
Oh,
just bought both those yesterday.
oh, okay. Because I thought those were your photos. Because they
No,
look
no,
like they
no,
were like similar
no.
backgrounds in like the white box.
Yeah. No, those were just yeah, those were eBay photos.
Gotcha.
What does I may say here? I know you don't like D-Man, so he knows something about me, but Harley, he'll be better than Ty Smith. This opinion. No helping me on the ice cream guy. Huh? Do you know what that means? I mean, you talking about Harley for Dallas and Ty Smith. Like Ty Smith is going to be a good D man, like really serviceable. I just don't. I mean, I'm not too into the cards right now. I wouldn't be buying those D man cards anyways. And then this guy's an Avs fan from Australia, still struggling to come to terms. And hey, buddy, like I'm with you. Like I'm there. Like fuck. I said it's hard to win the cup, man, and Colorado versus, Vegas, 1 versus 2 in the NHL, and someone's got to win, someone's got to lose, and hey, here we are. I don't know. Sucks. That's the way it goes. Colorado's got time. I was a little bit more choked on Adam Fox winning the Norris above beating Makar out, which I sort of get, obviously, because of the games missed, but from a point per game perspective, like Adam Fox was like 30% less points per game. And yeah, and he wins it, but that's fine. Makar will have a whole bunch of those trophies. But I thought it would have been a bit closer than it was.
I heard
Ice
Duncan
cream
Keith
guy
is getting
equals
traded.
Haagen Dazs. Can't buy shit from him. I buy everything from Haagen Dazs though. Haagen Dazs is the guy. I don't think he knows. Oh look, I can switch that. Can you see that?
Yeah, you swapped them, right?
Okay. Um. Yeah. No Haagen Dazs. Yeah. Well, there's only 4 of us here, 5. So It's not like, I mean, I'm getting the same way with the content I put out. Like, it's not like I have a million people watching me. Like, I can fucking tell people exactly like who I'm buying and stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's not influencing the market. But
I mean,
yeah,
it is
check
it is
out.
slightly. You told people about the Heinola play in the Discord, and I saw him jump up from like 250, 225 up to that like $350 mark right now. Have you
Yeah,
seen that?
I did see that too. I think that's super short. Yeah, no, I did notice that too. But I think that's super short term. Like over the next, check back in like 2 weeks. Like check in July 15th, and that price is going to be down to below like probably $2.50.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, I do think a few people went and bought up, especially when it's that cheap. When it's that cheap, you can afford to buy like 5 of them, right? For like $15 or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I like Harley a lot at $2. Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm not there. I like Heinola because I live in Winnipeg and I understand where he's gonna slot into the lineup. Harley, I don't know. I'm not even, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like the attention that you're going to get leading up to the season. I think that Heinel is going to get a lot of talk leading up, with a depleted decor in Winnipeg, and that's why I'm on Heinela. And Harley may be similar, but he's in Dallas and he's not here, and I'm not as familiar with the guy. So I don't know. I'm making a play that's I'm familiar with, but I mean, you could certainly be right. Are the cup RPAs for 1920 too high at the moment? I don't really know what you mean by that. Um, I'm just getting into patch autos, which I never thought I would, but maybe it's because I always thought, I'm like, who the fuck is spending that much money on like hockey card? And now I'm looking at them, those like patch autos aren't cheap, but I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I'd probably need more context. I'm just not familiar enough with the market. What do you think, BG? You getting into? Do you like patch autos or?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're cool. I've personally never owned one. So, I mean, that tells you something. I mean, I've been looking at a few of them. I was looking at some Wallstrom stuff. I was looking at Heinola stuff as well. They seem pretty high. They seem pretty high right now. But that I think that's just because there's low supply of them on eBay, or at least for the ones that I'm looking at. There aren't too many of them. I think you can
19
definitely get a better deal on Facebook.
1920 I think was a pretty stacked year too. Like I think that rookie class was really good. I don't think this 2021 rookie class is as good as people think it's gonna be.
Wait, is McCarr in this year's or last year's?
No, he was 1920.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
or
who?
no, or was he 1819? He was with Quinn Hughes, Jack Hughes, Cale
I think
McCarr.
and Heinola. So no, this is 19. This is all 1920 then.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And this is a new one too. I think we're getting it a little confused because 1920 was delayed crazy. Um, so it came out actually fairly recently, but all the cards they all look the same, I think. Let's see.
Compared to previous years, they're high. McCarr out of 99, 4 to 5K compared to Rantanen out of 240. Yeah, you know what though? Like Rantanen is just severely underpriced.
Still, you think still?
Yeah. Well, not. I mean, yes and no. Like the thing I'm learning about patches too is I'm not sure about Makar's, but all of Rantanen's patches are event worn, and like he has no true RPA. Like there's no game worn. So there's none of that. Makar, I don't think he has game worn stuff. Well, he could have game worn stuff. But if Makar's stuff is game worn, out of 99 and it's 4 to 5K, that actually makes a lot of sense because Rantanen's isn't game worn. Rantanen's is all event worn, and I think it's rookie photo shoot. I've been looking at this shit so much. Nathan McKinnon, it's all rookie photo shoot or event worn.
Yeah, I don't
Same
think
thing with
anything in the cup.
Kucherov, Seth Jones. Who else is that year? Huberto, Barkov. It's all event worn stuff. There's no rookie game worn jerseys there.
I don't think anything in the cup is game worn from 1920 at least. I just read the back of this Wallstrom I was looking at, and it says having been worn by the featured player.
Yeah.
So I think all of them are like that. I don't, because it just wouldn't make sense. Why would they have a few that are just like event worn and a few that are game worn? Like I can go pull up in the car as well.
Yeah, I wonder if this Makar isn't game worn though. I would assume if it's going for that price, it's got to be game worn. And Makar also played in the playoffs the year before, so it would make sense so they could get a hand like on those jerseys. So then that price would make a lot more sense.
No, it just says having been worn by the featured player on the Makar RPAs as well. So no sign.
Having been worn when?
Well, this like let me read it back to you. It says
Yeah.
a trading card with hockey memorabilia and an autograph of Cale Makar. The memorabilia has been certified to the Upper Deck Company as having been worn by the featured player, and the autograph was signed in the presence of a representative of
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So
No.
it's
Well, so that's not game worn.
yeah.
Because if it's game worn, they're pretty like clear to state that it's game worn. Like it's a big deal.
I mean, I don't really know if people care all too much. Like, I think you out of everyone usually is the one that's like the hardest on it. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it all too much. Like having been game worn, I guess it's a little bit of a plus, but I don't think it would signify like a 2x in value.
It does though. If
Really.
Yeah, especially if you're looking at like let's say the Sid and OV like Shield the Cup RPA, like that shit is all game worn. Like that's legit stuff. If that wasn't game worn stuff, that stuff wouldn't command $20,000. So as it bleeds down, like you're right though, in the sense that for a $500,000-$800,000 RPA, like the market doesn't really seem to care. But for the higher end stuff, like they know. Like you're not like all of Sid shit is game worn. OVs as well. So it matters. But when you get below that, yeah, like the market, I don't know, they notice in some stuff and they don't notice in others. But I guarantee you the patches that seem like super high price, like if there was a Makar 99 that was game worn and it's only that one that's like the Cup, like that's gonna command a higher dollar because like the people who know are gonna know. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna recognize that that's a game worn, like a true RPA versus say an exquisite or versus like this patch auto that's an event worn or whatever. Like it matters. I'm telling you, it matters.
Yeah. This is the weirdest card I've ever seen.
What's that?
Or maybe not the weirdest card I've ever seen, but it's a weird card. Uh it's a rookie patch auto of Jack Eichel, and it's a Leaf card because I think he had his like rights like signed to Leaf, so that's why he didn't have what was it, a Future Watch auto until later on. It was an update.
Right.
So he had that deal with Leaf, and it's like an RPA of Jack Eichel numbered to 5. So it's his autograph, and it's like a huge like jumbo patch of like the logo, and then it's him in a baseball jersey, and it looks like he's throwing an opening pitch, and I'm like, what? Here, let me send the link in the. Not sure if it'll let you open it up, but that's just crazy.
Where'd you send that?
I sent it both to you in the Streamyard chat, and I sent it in the actual live chat itself.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see either. Oh, here we go. Private chat. Okay. Oh my god. That's 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
That card is almost so terrible. Like I almost want to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is he even wearing? Like, is that an Angels jersey? A Red
I
Sox
don't.
jersey?
I don't know.
Let's see.
It's a nice auto though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's cool. At Buffalo Bisons. What is that? Happened to be the AAA affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay. So it's like some minor league team he threw the opening pitch for, and they decided to take a photo of that and slap it onto a number to 5 rookie patch autograph.
Yeah. And it's 3 out of 5 and like it won't sell.
Yeah.
Like this card is almost so obscure and like weird I want to buy it. I don't know. It's a really nice patch though. If you put that patch on any like other RPA, like it, that patch commands $1.
Yeah.
Like that's a nice patch.
I don't know. I think the fact that it's a leaf doesn't really help it much either.
Well, no, of course. And this doesn't even have it doesn't have a second photo to say whether it was like game worn, event worn, whatever. I believe all of Eichel's stuff too is event worn. Like I don't think he has a true
He
RPA,
does.
and this is one of the things. Like Carvin, there's only 5 people here, so probably no one knows, but Carvin, who created, like he designed a bunch of the cup stuff, and he's been on Sports Cards Live. He talked about RPAs, and I messaged him, and he's like, well, you just got to do the research. Like he wouldn't give me any answers, and I was like, hey man, like just fucking like throw me a bone for Christ's sake. And I think this is what he was talking about, because he talked about RPAs like people throw like RPA around like there's like 100 of them for like a player, and it's just not the case. And I'm starting to see what he's talking about now. The more and more I look into this stuff. AAA baseball, yeah, I mean maybe.
I mean, Eichel does have game worn stuff. I showed you my game worn Com-C pickup for $2. That's a rookie.
For what's that?
An Eichel game worn piece. Remember that card that I picked up for super
Oh
cheap?
yeah. Yes.
That one was game worn. So
Yeah. And I mean that's a one color like
yeah,
normal thing, but so maybe Eichel does have more game worn stuff.
you know what bothers me? There's a set in hockey called SP Game Used,
right.
and the cards are not even game worn
Yep.
pieces.
Yeah. I got into a conversation with someone, or not a conversation, like I said, like, can I see the back of it? I'm like, is it game used? And they're like, hey man, this is like SP game used. And I'm like, yeah, okay. but is like I just want to see the back. Like, is it a game used like patch or whatever? And they're like, yeah, man, this is like SP game used. And I'm like, yeah, but like, can I see the back? And it's like manufactured or it's like bullshit. And I'm like, man, like people like it's I think it's completely misunderstood. And yeah, I don't know. Like it means something, man. I think it means the same thing. The way that people are moving towards like numbered cards and less not the commodities, not the young guns. Like numbered cards are important, different things. Anyways, what do you got here, BG? Long term, who's better, Stutzler or Kaprizov? Who you got?
Long term? I mean,
Read
how
the
long?
screen. What?
How long are we talking?
10 years.
10 years. Kaprizov will be 34. Stutzla will be what? 29?
31? Isn't he 21?
He's 21?
I don't know. I could be wrong. I think
He was
he's
drafted
21.
like last year. I think he's 19. He's 19, yeah. He'll be 29.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. I'm a Kings fan. We took Byfield over Stutzla. I feel like Stutzla could definitely be definitely not the same level as Patrick Kane, but he'll be a Patrick Kane type player. Like, unless he fixes his defense, it's going to be an issue. But I guess that's not what he's on the ice for, and that's not what drives card prices up. So the better buy, in my opinion, would probably be Stutzla. But I don't know. I wouldn't be buying him at $45 either. I wouldn't buy him at $40. It'd honestly be a stretch for me at 35 as well. I just think that he's like insanely hyped up, and he didn't have an amazing like season. He didn't. I don't even think he got a Calder vote or anything like that. So, I mean, that says something about him. I don't think that he should be this price right now. But I mean, I guess people are just trying to bank off of potential and stuff, which I guess like drives into the card price. But I don't know, not for me right now.
All right.
I don't know. What are your thoughts? Well, I think I already know the answer to your question.
Stutzla for ROI, he says. And then what do we got here? Kaprizov can go back to the KHL any moment, whether you think it's likely or not, unless at very top of the crop. Okay. Yeah, but oh. Yeah, I mean, I think this is really obvious. Like for 10 years, first of all, I don't want to hold anyone for 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't think Stutzla, these aren't the guys. The guys I'd hold for 10 years would be Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, Alexander Ovechkin, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews. I would hold those guys for 10 years and throw them like in a basket and like they'd be okay just like stewing and sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
Like Stutzla, I'm not throwing either of these guys in there. Like Stutzla, yeah, like he's gonna get a lot of hype leading up to this season. Like I'm really short term. Like we're July 1st, August, September. So I'm looking at like 3 months to October 1st. August, September, October, yeah, 3 months. And if Stutzla can come down to like from $45 to $30, I mean, I think at the start of the season that card could be like $50. Like, well, that's only $5 above where it is right now. So I think it could easily be $50 to $60. So then I could do 100% return on that. Like Stutzla's a great player. I don't know. He coming out of the World Juniors, he was pretty he played really well in the World Juniors, came into the NHL. He looked super confident. He was creating. I don't know. Yeah, but Kaprizov, anyways, like long story short, like Kaprizov, he's he, he's he's a great hockey player. He's a good hockey. He's 25 for fuck's sakes. Like I don't want any part of it. I think that's why Panarin's gotten dashed. Same way, Panarin was probably higher print run, but these could be high print runs too. I don't know, but to me, it's Stutzla. Stutzla all day, but at the price, I'm not buying it. I'm watching it every single day. I'm watching Stutzla's card, but I'm not buying it right now. Not at the price it's at.
Have you seen this card? I'm gonna send it to you in the private chat. Never seen anything like that before.
Stutzla is not going to the 30 to 35 range. Don't see it. Well, listen, man. I mean, watch ComC. You'll be surprised the shit that happens on ComC. People talk about prices. People have no idea what happens on ComC versus like eBay sales. Like prices go way low on ComC. So I'm $35. I will guarantee you there are multiple $35 sales of Stutzla. I'm not saying he's going to go down maybe a pile below that, but there's going to be $35 sales if he's sitting at 45 right now. I mean, guarantee that.
There was a guy in the near mint Discord that was able to offer like a mint offer and got one for $18.
For a Stutzla?
Yeah, $18.
Yeah. Yeah, dude just ripped it from a pack and just wanted to like buy more packs.
I guess.
So,
I don't. I think it was also damaged. Like he said, it looked damaged. He noticed like a scratch on it or something. So he just listed it and sold it immediately for the.
aren't they? Or no, though. Are the Stutzlas all scanned because of their price, or are they uncirculated? What do they show as?
Not sure. There'll probably be a mixture of the two. I don't think all of them are scanned though.
Snatched a Laffy for $40. Well, if you snatch a Laffy for $40, I won't guarantee it, but I would bet that a Laffy for $40 will be the cheapest that card will be for the next 3 years. Like that's a great price for a Laffy for sure.
Oh, they're all scanned. It looks like it.
Right, because they were above $50 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they do that with the scanning, but
and do you know if they're done like for Series 2? Are they sold out?
yeah, they're done. Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe I should just keep those Norris canvases then, because I mean there's not too many of them on there.
Yeah. No, I was actually pretty surprised by that. I thought there would have been higher volume. Yeah. So I mean, it seems like everyone has a Lafreniere card, but maybe this print run like wasn't as high as people thought. And like I said, the quality's garbage of the cards. So I don't know. I'd be shipping reasonable cards back to grade. Like even the Cousins, I'm gonna buy a whole shitload of those, but I'm gonna ship a bunch back to hope to get some that I can grade, because I mean I'm that confident in him. Even if I send him slow train $25, like I'm confident that he's not. I don't need to sell him right now. I can sell him next year or the year after. Like Cousins is gonna be a fucking good player. But yeah, the quality is really questionable. Did you send? Oh, sorry. What's that?
I've just never seen anything like it before.
Isn't that oh, it's a clear cut. It says 1819 clear cut.
Yeah. Oh, so you know what this is? It's like, have you seen those like the clear cut McDavid like Future Watch that came in this year's
Yeah.
yeah, so this must be something like that.
Yeah. No, same thing. So it's not a rookie card. It's I don't even know what you call it. These are the things that are really like weird to me. So it's like a Young Guns, but it's not a rookie card. It's an 1819. Like this to me is just like a really cool, if you're an Ehlers fan, like it's a super cool like PC piece.
Yeah.
And this card, you got to be able to pick up this card for like a really good price. Like what, like $50, $60?
Yeah, I'm sure you get it for that.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's 99 on ComC.
But I'm sure if he accepts offers, I'm sure he'd take it in a heartbeat. Like those things just don't move often.
Yeah,
I was hoping Velarde would fall under $4. Haven't seen it happen yet.
you're watching Velarde.
I mean, not really. I mean, I every once in a while I go on there, but
Well, it is a great deal, depending on what you get it at. But yeah, Stutzla, $45. Like, yeah, I guarantee that people are already getting deals on Stutzlas for under $40 for sure. And it's only July 1st. Like, we got another month until like people are really just like beaching it and like don't care. Like, people are still watching hockey right now, but that's why I'm slowly picking up. I'm not like it's not like all of a sudden July or yeah, July 15th comes and everything hits the bottom and you can just buy like 20 of what you want. Like, you have to slowly buy them as you go. And so I'll buy them at a price that as it comes down, I'll buy it on the way down and I'll buy it on the way up as well. And whatever, you just average that price out of the cards you buy. But $45 right now for Stutzla, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not going to buy that.
you know what is quite interesting?
What's that?
How many people do we have in here? Not too many, right? So
No.
I'm fine with saying this. So, do you have a Starstock account? Because they've been getting a
Yeah.
good amount of hockey on there, and I've been
Yeah.
browsing, throwing offers. I haven't had anything get accepted yet, but I have been throwing offers on some stuff.
Yeah, I saw that Starstock put hockey on. And I've been browsing. The first time I went on Starstock though, they had like Connor McDavid raw, and then someone else they submitted like a whole bunch of 90s like graded rookies. Like it was really garbage stuff. Oh, they got a Braden Point now, so they didn't have that before.
I mean, they've got a ton of stuff like getting on there. Like they've got a bunch of new guys from this year. Like they've got Stützle, they've got Hoglander, a bunch of other like low end guys. Like they've got Mikey Anderson, Brady Kachuk Canvas, Joel Farabee. Is that a silver foil? Yeah, Joel Farabee silver foil. Ilya Samsonov, Capo Caco, Carter Hart Canvas, Kel
Well,
McCarr.
they got 8 Kale McCarrs.
Yeah,
Starstock A's.
6 Star Stuck A Suzuki's, 4 Brady Kachucks, and Adam Fox.
Kale McCarr Starstock A at 160 USD. That's a bit pricey.
I mean, for buying, because I mean, I guess you're paying a premium for the condition, I guess, right? I mean, because they grade it like themselves, whether it's an A
Right.
or B. So I guess you can get like a cheaper price on a B, but I mean, I don't see the A's going for as much as like just a raw card would go on ComC. They probably fetch a little bit of a premium. Maybe not that much of a premium, but I don't know, 10%, 20%.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have a lot more cards on here though than when I looked about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Vili Heinola, $10. Star Stock A. They have Star Stock B at $6. So I should just pull over my 30 Vili Heinolas and send them to Star Stock. And as long as they're B or better, I'm gonna do like 100% return.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, I mean, there was a Velarde Star Stock A for $4, and I was just like messing around with the platform. Like, I don't know why I didn't just buy it, but he had it listed for $4. I offered $3, and somebody else went ahead and bought it. So I missed out on that, but I don't know. I mean, I have a buddy of mine that does like basketball and stuff, and he uses Star Stock often. And he says that the A's and B's really like there isn't really much of a difference between the A's and the B's. Like B's really aren't that bad.
Right. Yeah, I know there's a whole bunch of numbers that have come out between Star Stock A's and B's. I mean, it's just not something I've looked at a heck of a lot because I haven't been into the other sports. But is Vasilevsky undervalued? He could have 2 cups and a Vezina under his belt in the next week before turning 27. What do you think, BG?
I mean, I know what you think. You're not a goalie guy.
What do you mean? Well, if you know what I'm not asking you what I think. I'm asking you
Yeah,
what you
I mean,
think.
I don't know. You kind of derailed me from the goalies as well. Like the only goalie that I own is Cal Peterson, and that's kind of like a PC piece. But I've also got like 30 of them. Like here, let me grab them real quick. It's insane. Like I just have a whole stack of these just sitting here. But I mean, I don't know. Vasi's stuff is pretty high too. Like, and his young gun is like short print.
Yeah, it's
So,
super short print.
yeah, I don't know.
So
Never
that
mind.
like Vasilevsky, yeah, there you go.
I've just got them for days.
There's some Cal. No, like Vasilevsky is. I don't know. I mean, is he undervalued? Well, I don't think he's undervalued because I think he's up at around like 150 USD, isn't he? For like a Vasilevsky. And goalies are just shitty. Like they're shitty for value. And like you take a look, I always reference like Connor Hellebuck, like the guy wins the Vezina last year. You can pick up that card for like $14 Canadian. And Hellebuck's like one of the best goalies in the league. Vasilevsky short print, so like his card's more expensive. I don't know, like just not a card. Like I would honestly, one of the big cards. I actually just bought a card last night. I bought a Carey Price Fleer. I bought a Skybox diamond. I can't sparkling diamond out of 5. Like Price is like Price, and like I think Vasilevsky's like in that territory. Like he's that good. But I don't know that like his young guns is going to be the card you want. Like I haven't looked into Vasilevsky, like what other plays there are in terms of other cards, but I would definitely look at like Vasilevsky, other like numbered cards, low print run, like non-young guns, or like high gloss, whatchamacallit, what's not the high gloss? What's the other one? What's the out of 100 exclusives? Something like that. 21, 22 Series 1, you guys think there's going to be a few valuable young guns outside of Caulfield? No one. There's no Byfields in there. No Byfields.
Byfield's not going to be in there?
No, I'm just kidding, man.
Oh,
I just know. I just no, I'm just pissing around.
but Zagreus is gonna be in there too. Like, I mean, it's a pretty good set. Like, you'll have Turcotte in there. I mean,
Yeah,
Turcotte's not gonna be a crazy expensive one either. I don't think. Maybe he'll be like $5.
yeah. Zegras gonna be my guy. I'm gonna be all over Zegras in that one. I'm not. I'm not a wax opener. I'm not ripping shit. I'll buy all the Zegras I can get my hands on. That's for damn sure. And I know BG will be buying some Byfields. If Byfield is even an LA King by the time that box comes to light.
I mean, I think we're out on Eichel, so I don't see us moving Byfield. I don't know. I'm not crazy optimistic with Byfield. Like, I'm not gonna go and buy him out the gate, but I do think that a lot of people are. I mean, they're just not crazy excited for him, so I think that might give room for his price to just drop a little bit. I'll pick it up and then we'll see what happens. I I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, if I'm being honest, even like I told you how I'm in like my Kings group chat, right?
Yeah.
Um, so everybody in there wanted Byfield at 2. I wanted Stützle at 2, but that's just because I wanted the more so like flashy player. Like I wanted a like essentially I really like Matt Barzal, and I thought Stützle could be very similar to Matt Barzal, like with the hands and everything. So I really wanted Stützle, but we went with Byfield. So I'm team Byfield now. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Byfield. Like people have their concerns, and I guess I mean, they're valid concerns, but
No, I mean, I thought Byfield looked 100 times better for the Kings than he did for the World Juniors. I
yeah,
thought he looked terrible. I didn't like him for the World Juniors. I thought he looked unstructured. He just ran around. He looked, yeah, he didn't look like he understood the game. He was just like hitting and banging, and it's clear that like he made the team and he's a skilled guy. But with LA, I thought he looked incredible. I thought he looked really good. And I don't
I
know.
don't even
We'll
forget
see.
that I
Like
was watching him. Like it's already been some time. I completely forgot that I was able to see him play a few games.
yeah. No, we watched like 2 of those games together.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I thought he looked 100 times better after getting the AHL time in and getting some structure under him. I was a lot more. I'm a lot higher on Byfield than I was after watching the World Juniors. The World Juniors, I was like, no, this guy's like, he's fucking, he's just all over the place. Like he needed that structure.
I mean, I don't
But
know. Like you could say whatever you want about the World Juniors, but I think that I mean, he was slotted in like a fourth line spot, and he wasn't getting much time. Like, I mean, he looked off some games, but didn't he also have like a 6 point game, or was it a 7 point game
no,
against
he
Switzerland?
he had a yeah, he had a big game against like Denmark or something where we won like 15-2 or something. He had like a 4 or 5 point game or something. Like I don't even count those for guys like Cousins or um uh yeah, well, Cousins was the big one, but yeah, like who cares? Like you don't like those points don't matter. It's more the structure, like, and just seeing. I don't know. That's the way I look at it, anyways. Is just, yeah, like I'm obviously I'm no one. I'm just me, but I'm just scouting. I just want to see, like, I don't know, just see some skill and see some of the plays they make, and not like handsy, like dipsy doodling, just like smart plays. Like if they make the pass when the pass is there, if they do these things, I don't know. But Alex Newhook, 21-22, yeah. I mean, Alex Newhook I thought he looked really good for the Avs. I think you're an Avs fan, Brett. It sounds like I'm an Avs fan too, as you probably know. Yeah, but not Alex Newhook isn't a guy who I'm super high on. I mean, he looks like he can be a really serviceable player. A lot like probably JT Comfer or Tyson Jost ish. I don't know how much more upside he has. I'm looking for other guys like I said. I think like Dylan Cousins is the guy on that team that Dylan Cousins was just like he was here. It was that whole tournament was Cousins and Zegras. So I'll put my money where my mouth is, but it's on those two guys. And I hope Alex Newhook is like a wonderful player because he plays for the Avs. I hope he's a great player, but I'm not going to bank on that guy being like an all-star or, being the next guy. That stuff's hard to call.
Yeah,
Not
sorry, my dog
worried
came into
about
my room.
not worried about Cousins being buffaloed in his development. Yeah, well, no. I mean, I think his talents ultimately short answer, no. I believe that Cousins' talent it's just Cream's gonna rise to the top, and I'm loading up on Cousins. People aren't selling them right now, and I'm not rushing too much. I think I have about 9 or 10, maybe it's 11 Cousins max, but I'm buying them slowly because I think that he's gonna fall a little bit more. But I'm not worried about the Buffalo situation. I have a lot of faith in like who he is as like a player.
How late is it for you right now? Because it's 2:46 my time.
Yeah, 10-5.
Yeah.
I got a half a beer left. I might have one more.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know.
That's it.
I'm extremely tired, but we'll keep pushing through. It's only 2:47. I mean, I've been trying to get to bed earlier. I don't know. I feel like waking up early it just makes me feel better about myself because I just feel more productive.
Yeah. No, that's an optimal game plan for sure. You should stick with that for sure.
Yeah, I've also
Yeah.
started to read a little more, even though like I've always hated reading.
Right.
I just think it's good. I don't know.
The thing is, in Canada here too, though, like tonight was a holiday, so tomorrow's like Canada Day. It's like your July 4th, like
Gotcha.
our July 1st. So people are up later tonight.
Okay.
So it's not just like a random day of the week. What do we got here, Jason? Hey, what's going on? A new individual. I think Middlestat's going to see a good rise this year. Yeah, I mean, Middlestat, I got a bit of the other one I have. I bought like, and it was on a whim. I have about 30 something Rasmus Asplund's. After watching him one game, like Rasmus Asplund is an incredible, like skilled guy. I don't know how I lose money having bought them all at like $1, but maybe I will because maybe I won't be able to get rid of them. Like I have no idea. But Middlestat, yeah, he's super underachieved. Like I don't know, he's got to poop or get off the pot. Like Middlestat's a great player. We'll see.
Does the Streamyard allow you to only get one person in here, or can you get as many people as possible?
I don't know.
Because I'm just curious. Maybe it'd be nice to hear A new voice, a new perspective.
I mean, I can just copy this and put it in here. And then anyone who wants to join can just like, I think they can just click that and like get in. No, I mean, I think that's the coolest thing is Jeremy from Sports Cards Live has gotten into is having people in the background, then you can come in and sort of have like a little chat, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm not looking to fucking chat and chat and chat. Like, I'd rather have other people come in and talk.
Yeah.
Asplin's a good player too. Buffalo's pretty stacked. Just sucks they can't put it together. Yeah, but I mean, they've done that. They've like Buffalo on paper has looked good for like 10 years. And we know like the outcome. Like they're terrible. And I hear you. Like they got talent there. And last year was a disaster with whoever the coach was. I can't remember the guy's name. That old man though. It was a bloody disaster. And then Buffalo turned it around and had a better second half of the year. Or end of the year. But I don't know, like yeah, like I don't think they're as bad as their record shows, but at the same time, like they're still really bad. And they're not just going to jump in the playoffs. And people who, if you want to say the Buffalo could make the playoffs this year, I'll just bet my house against it. If you like, they're not going to make the like. I don't care who they add, and they're going to lose. They're going to lose Eichel in all likelihood, or so it seems. I don't know. Buffalo is just an absolute disaster. Just a literal dumpster fire.
Yeah. Kind of a dumb question. I think you know that I have this card. It's like a synergy rookie of Jack Hughes, but it's like his jersey number, so it's like 86, the
Yeah,
serial. Do you think I could
nice.
fetch a premium for this or just
Oh,
list it?
for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like synergy. It's not like the most
Still, that's like 2 or 3x I'd mark it at. Like, what is it? Let's see it again.
Probably has a glare on it. I don't know what the glare is from. Maybe if I
just tilt it down. No, you're good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever price you put it at, I just probably put it at like 2.5x. And I would make sure I put in like obviously put it as like jersey numbered.
Yeah.
Or whatever in the title. Hey, thanks, Brett. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Just chilling, and it's tough talking hockey, you know. Like the season's winding down, but then the best part is we got our new season and everyone's team is out other than these two teams that are left in. But thanks for coming, Brett. I appreciate you being here. I think losing Eichel will be good for Buffalo. They need better goaltending, though. Yep. Well, every team needs better goaltending. And I don't know. Buffalo is just in the constant cyclone of who they are. Like, I'm not sure, Jason, if you're a Buffalo fan. But like, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to think you come back from not building around Jack Eichel. Like he's the guy that you would build around regardless. Like Allmark was good last year. His numbers were good. I don't know. Buffalo's just, they do it every year. Every year it's like, oh yeah, they're going to be good this year. And then they're fucking last in the league. Like what I will guarantee you, I'll guarantee you that Seattle's better than them next year. We don't even know who's playing on Seattle. I guarantee they're better than Buffalo. Just because that's what's happened year after year. Australia, yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Oh God, what time is it in Australia? It's 5 a.m. here. So in Australia, it's probably about, oh God, it's about 7 p.m. ish, I would imagine, where Brett is. So Brett's probably done work. Like he's way ahead. No, thanks for coming and hanging out though. 724. So I was right. I was off by the half hour. You're 12.5. No, sorry. 14.5 hours ahead. Yeah. So who you buying, BG?
Who am I buying? Absolutely
Yeah.
nobody. I mean, like in
Who do
terms
you
of young
like?
guns.
Who's your man? Who you're eyeing one guy? Who's the one guy you're watching right now?
I don't have that guy. Like I told you that my guy was Adam Fox, but then he had to jump up in price and win the fucking Norris. Like I don't know. I definitely should have bought more. I like that. I just want to I want to find another one of those guys where I literally just buy them nonstop because I know that they're worth more. But I just haven't had that guy after Fox. Like I'd be buying Fox whenever I had $10 in my account balance, and
Right.
like every time I'd have enough to buy one, I'd buy one, and I just don't know what I could do now.
But you did good with that though.
Well, I mean, yeah, I definitely did good. I think I moved. I even was able to move one at like $60.
Yeah.
60 US dollars. So, yeah, from 10 to 60, that's definitely good. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because I can't really get myself to like go and speculate over guys like that'll go up from like $2 to $4 or $2 to $8 when I don't know. I could buy a card on ComC for $2 and sell it for $8 on eBay, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. I got my guys I'm strong on. I think like Heinola is going to be an easy play. Hopefully my average costs about $3, and I don't need him to go up that much, but I think he's going to be easily an $8 to $9 card. So I'll, let's say almost triple my money. Josh Norris in Canada. Stutzla is not likely going to happen, but Dylan Cousins is the other one. Yeah. I think Cousins, Norris, and Heinola are my big three. McMichael's going to be another one, but he's more speculative. Just he hasn't played, and he's expensive for someone who hasn't played.
yeah,
But yeah, Peyton Krebs is the other one. So it's Krebs, McMichael, Norris, Heinola, and Stutzla. Yeah, but Krebs, I think I had someone go down.
there he
What
is.
is that? That's SGC?
Yeah, that's my SGC 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to move it.
Nice.
I think it'll just be a quick flip because I don't remember what I got this. I think I paid $50 for it. I could see myself getting 100 for it. I have it listed for like 125 on eBay, and I have 5 watchers on it. But
Yeah, I think you could easily get that in September, October. I think you'll get 125, no problem. I just wonder if maybe there's a bad locker room mentality in Buffalo. Maybe losing Aiko will send a message and hit the rest of the guys. Yeah, like there's something going on in Buffalo there. I said it all along. I have no knowledge. I'm just a guy like you. I have no idea, but there was something completely wrong there. There's no way that like Rasmus Dahlin and Ristolainen and Eichel and Cousins and Taylor Hall at the time like put up 0 points through like all these games, and then shit just turned after they fired the coach. Like there was something going on there. I don't know what it was. No idea. Norris is underrated. I like Ottinger and Cousins. Kaliev, I think, is a big dark horse too. Oh, Kaliev. What do you think about Kaliev, BG?
I really like Kaliev. I think he's definitely one of those guys that has potential for his card to just be expensive just because he's like a pure goal scorer. Um, but I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I'm worried about with Kaliev is that he's like the main piece in extended, right? So I mean, if people are paying what like 90, $100 for an extended box, and if he's like the chase card, like I could see that card being a pretty expensive card. Um, just because he's the chase in there.
When does that come out though?
I have no
The
clue.
extended. It's like August, I think, isn't it? Like a month.
That's July 8th.
July 8th.
Yeah,
In
and
a
it looks like
week?
these. Yeah, July 8th, and these boxes are on Steel City are $145.
US?
Yeah, with Nathan
No
McKinnon on the
fucking
front.
way. No one's paying $145 for a box of that.
Yeah, I mean,
No way.
I don't know. I don't know. It's I'm definitely not paying that, that's for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if that's just because Steel City's like upcharging them, but I don't know. I honestly don't think so. Let's see. But it looks like McKinnon's on the front, so
Okay,
that's
so
good.
so I'm gonna buy the box because
Yeah,
McKinnon's on the fucking front
yeah.
of
You,
it.
you you gotta buy it. It's a display.
Yeah. No, I mean, unless there's a McKinnon Young Guns in there, like a buyback or something, I'm
Yeah,
probably not gonna pay that price.
but I mean, like this set is not really for the actual Young Guns itself, right? Like that's what they were saying. It's like it's all the extra like BS that they put in there, like Ultimate Victory, uh 2005-6 retro cards, rookie class SE, hollow graphics, however you spell that. It's just like they just are throwing a bunch of inserts in there. I don't think the main thing is the Young Guns. I mean, but that's the only thing I'm worried about with Kaliev is if he's gonna be the main chase and people are paying $145 for a box, like,
No one's paying that.
well, yeah, but I mean they have to move him, right? So
Yeah, yeah, like, yeah. I don't know. I get it, but $145, zero chance.
let's see. Adams. Yep, the same thing on David Adams. It's 149.95 on both of them. So pretty much 150 US. Yeah, these cards don't even look great. Like these inserts or whatever that they're like they just don't look amazing.
I do wonder if the retro inserts will be worth a decent amount. I bet box price goes pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know though. If you look at like the Kale McCarr, who was it
Yeah.
last year? Which were those? I mean,
Well,
obviously the
those
McDavid
were
McDavid was huge.
well, I mean, I don't think that they're I just don't think that they're were those like in like series 1 or something or series 2?
No,
Or
they were specifically the EPAC.
yeah. But how'd you get them on EPAC? Like from Series 1 packs or?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, those were exclusive like to EPAC, which means that they're going to be a lot lower. They're a lot lower print run as well. Well, at least in my opinion, because I mean, more people
In
are probably
theory, right,
yeah.
right.
Um, So like, and if my car is like worth $22, I think that was what I saw last time I checked, $22. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's like a
I
fifth
don't
of his regular.
I don't think this extended can be like print run. I don't think it can be even like half of what a normal print run will be of like series 1, series 2 though. Like it's got to be a pretty low print run. So depending on what, I don't know if they put out the numbers on the ratios um of what the retro inserts would be, but they could be a pretty rare card.
I don't know. I just
But
don't
I
think
mean,
they'll fire it.
I still don't want a Kaprizov. Like I don't give a shit. I just sell it in like 2 minutes as quick as I could.
Yeah. I can't send you the photo, but there are these cool cards called holographics. It's like HOLOGRFX.
Yeah.
And they look pretty cool. Like I think you'd like the one that they're showing off in the like the demo or whatever, like the I don't know what it's called. Where
Is
they're
it in cardboard connections? Like is it one of the cards in the series or
maybe just here, let me send you the link
yeah.
uh, to the box itself, and then you can look at the photos and scroll through them because I can't actually send the photo. I mean, I could have sent it through Discord theoretically. I just don't know if you got that open as well.
I do like this Streamyard thing though. Works pretty well for random stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you'd dig this card. Like it'd have like a cool kind of, I guess, pattern on it. Some holographic like shiny stuff.
Well, the link brought me to like the box.
Well, yeah, but go click on the images. Like you see the images below the box.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So the it's demoing like a holographics of like Dylan Cousins, and I think that one's like whatever, but I think it would look nicer in in hand.
So I guess like Kaliev is only gonna be in the extended series, right? So he'll probably be a shorter print run. So I mean, in theory, if Kaliev was a good player, like Kaliev would be a guy to load up on just because I think the print run's generally going to be shorter.
But I don't necessarily think that that's also. I mean, the price is going to reflect that, in my opinion. I don't think that he's going to be. I mean, if you put Kaliev in a normal box, I think he's a $10 player. Um, maybe even less. Maybe a $7 player. Um, I just
But okay, so he's going to be the hit
yeah,
of the young guns. What do you think Kaliev goes for?
like 40. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I mean, like you can look at the like the SP update Young Guns.
See, yeah, these holographics, I love them. But they're not numbered. If they were numbered, I think they'd be a big deal.
I think it says there's a gold parallel, but I'm not sure if that's numbered either.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the logo in the top right for some reason. It's like a Nintendo like 64 type style.
That HG thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, I knew you wouldn't like it, but it's like
Yeah.
I think I like it looking at it the first time, but I think if I see this thing over and over again, it'd probably get old. Yeah, it'd probably just look a lot cleaner if you just strip the logo off of it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like it's a really nice card. I could tell like that background would look really good without that.
Yeah, but all these SP update young guns that I'm looking at on ComC, like all of them are pretty expensive. Like KO Clay, who's like like a very low end prospect. I mean, he's not a very low end prospect. Like he's an all right defenseman, but he's an okay defenseman from the Kings, like drafted in like the second round or something, or the third round. I don't remember. Like his lowest price is $4, and like his price would probably be like, I don't know, 50 cents at best if
Right.
it was just a regular card. So
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that's 8 times, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, like the stuff I'm going after now too is like numbered inserts. So like even if you get like I don't know, let's say a Dylan Cousins, like a numbered card, like even the fluorescence, there's a Dylan Cousins fluorescence going on ComC auction
the
on
green one.
eBay that I'm watching, and like I'll pay a decent dollar for that card. Not too much, but
You're
like
talking about the green
I
one,
think
right?
those cards are bigger than like the normal whatever.
But it's the green one though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the out of 15.
Yeah, I'm actually the highest bidder on it right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was just messing around. Like I don't think I'd end up paying like much for that card. Like I wouldn't be willing to pay too much for it, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind grabbing a bunch of the red ones, like the lower end red ones, because I think they can get pretty cheap, and I think it'd be a good flip for eBay. But
Yeah, I mean the way I look at it though is longer term is I think right now is going to be the time that you get that card as cheap as possible. So even that
yeah,
out of 15, um, like I guarantee you, I'm willing to pay more than you are for it,
yeah,
just because I'd rather pay that price today than in like I just have confidence in Cousins.
yeah.
So I'm willing to pay a decent dollar for that and just like hold it and see. I don't think I'd lose a heck of a lot, and I don't
There's a
know
Mc, there's also a McMichael numbered to 5, which I haven't seen yet.
what color is that.
Magenta.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think right away Kaliev will be 20 to 30 because people are chasing Kaprizov, Stutzla, and Laffy inserts. Yeah, I mean that's probably true. I mean that's what they were trying to do was put other cards in there and different inserts to get, because you can't just have the young gun chasing these. So yeah, like the Kaprizov. Actually, I never even thought of that. What's the Laffy insert? Like, do they have a Laffy? There's no Laffy retro, is there?
There probably is. I'm sure there is.
I like the fluorescence quality was just so bad this year. Well, the quality in this whole print run was just fucking terrible.
Honestly,
So
this year's fluorescence is just like it looks kind of lazy to me. Like I really like the other years, like that Makar I showed you, the orange one. I really like the way that one looked, like that year's, and yeah, even the ones from 2 years ago, the ones from 2 years ago are also pretty nice. Like that's the Pedersen year, and I guess the Peterson year as well. I just sent you the photo through the private chat, but I don't know. I think that the ones this year are just a little sloppy.
yeah, like
Too complicated.
I had this card for sale. I had that one on eBay for a while.
Yeah,
It's not a 50, but now I'm like I took it down because like I'm buying all this stuff like this Seth Jones like out of 50 thing, and Seth Jones another one like out of 25. That's the one I pulled. But this, like even the Makar, this is a rookie gems out in 99. It's not out of the 299. Like these more rare inserts, and then I got the McDavid's. But I'm like these numbered cards, I'm really getting into. And so Yeah, that's why I'm willing to go after this like fluorescence cousins. Like I really think that these cards, especially if you can grade a 10, it's great. But even if they grade a 9, I think they're really good cards to have that are going to be worth like well more than their like young gun like commodity card.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're like the ones from this year just look like they're not great in quality. Like it's really a big issue. Every single one that I look at that has like the black background on Comp C, they just like look horrible. Like either the bottom corners are messed up or the bottom edge or there's just oh I got an a notification. You probably also do, right?
You lose.
That's
I'm
funny.
the high bidder.
Like how much would you like just curious or I mean you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious how high would you go on a card like this? Like I was
No,
looking at
that's fair. Like BG, I wouldn't hide that from you. I honestly don't know. I think if I put his young gun at about, let's say, a $15 value for like somewhere in there, $13, I think like 4 to 5 times, like $50 to $60. I think I'd probably have no problem paying for this. I think it's gonna go higher though. Like I think I would pay upwards of like 70-ish plus.
but you're gonna own this card, is what you're telling me. Like are you gonna
No. No, I mean, I'm not paying more than that. Like I'll have to if the card is sitting at like let's say with 5 minutes to go, it's sitting at $40. I'll put in a bid of probably around $70 and snipe it. Like I would only put in a bid with like 2 seconds left.
yeah.
And it'd probably be about I think I'd pay about $70 for the card. And if it's higher, if the card's sitting at $70 at that time, I might put in like $100, like $101 or something. I don't know, but I do think I want to own the card.
Yeah, I mean I was the only like comparisons I see here is there's a Stützle listed for 250. Um and I mean if you're taking account Stützle's young gun price to Cousins' young gun price, it's about 4x more, maybe a little less than 4x. So
Yeah,
I think getting it for 70 shouldn't be a big issue.
it's out of 15. I mean, they have the out of 199s or 100s, and then 50s and 35, and I don't know what they did this year, but like the out of 15 is a big deal.
Yeah.
There's the lower ones, like the lower ones are going to be higher. I
I mean, like,
don't even know what they are below the 15. Like, do they just have like out of 5 and then out of 1?
I don't know if there's an out of 1. I don't see an out of 1. It looks like there's only an out of 5.
Just a 5? Okay.
Yeah. And I
So
mean, like just looking at the like previous years, like a Suzuki out of 15, like there's two of them listed at 197 and Suzuki's what like a 60 $70 guy.
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Twin
No, that's
Fused
true.
129 like
Well, maybe it'll cost me less money then.
yeah.
But I'm willing to pay up for this thing. I also just really like the cards. But I do agree with you, Jason. Like if you can get PSA 10 out of this year's fluorescence, so go. Like I totally agree, and I feel the same way with. I think that this year's like PSA 10s period with all of them, like with Laffy, with Kaprizov, with every young gun. I think they're grading really poorly. If you look at the way that they're grading at under 40%. And you get some people who are saying, "Oh yeah, like PSAs like populate." No, they're not fucking population controlling young guns. Like they don't care. The quality of these cards, like I've had a lot of these cards come through me. I went through about I can't even remember how many cards it was. It was 15 to 25 cards that I went through, and I came up with like 4 cards that I could send into PSA for grading because the quality was so poor. Like that's me like pre-grading them. Like that's the card grade. So if you get a random person just pulling a card out of a pack and sending it in, like these young guns just aren't grading well. So I certainly agree with you. And then if you get an out of 15 card, a fluorescence card that can grade a 10, like that's almost like impossible. Like, you know, that's why I got my Barkov out of 50. I showed you BG. I can't wait to get that card, but yeah, these low numbered cards like PSA 10s, yeah, that's where the money is. And you just got to be able to figure out the value of that versus like, I don't know, the overall market and the comps to it.
I'm just excited to get a shipment in. I feel like I need some fresh stuff up on my eBay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
everything
with you.
kind of went cold. Let's see what I
I'm
still
with
have
you. I got
left.
about, I will have about, I don't even know. I don't know, probably about 500 cards I think that I'll be getting to list in the next 2 weeks. It's just a matter of when I can cross the border to grab my parcel.
I mean, yeah, ideally, I mean, I don't know. Do I want the cards to come on time or do I want them to come late? We'll see. I mean, my expected ship date is the 6th and expected arrival date is the 10th. So, I mean,
Right.
9 days from now. Like, I mean, if I get them in, I'll just start listing. I mean, I'm just excited for it. I don't have much left, honestly. Like, here, let me show you all that I have left. Like, this is all that I have left for my first order of like 125 cards. I think this is like,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are like stuff that I don't even have listed. Like, I have like all these are like all like my like Kings like PC. Like I have Mikey Anderson and like Carl Grunstrom, Matt Roy, like just
Yeah.
random Kings guys, and then um yeah, I also have a stack of Young Guns that I just didn't list. I don't know why. I didn't list many of the Young Guns because I mean I wasn't making like a big profit margin, but I got
Yeah.
like Victor Soderstrom, like Liam Foudy, Philip Kurashev, um, and I do have this guy right here. Got one of him here.
There you go.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That's a $15 card right there.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely need to get more though, because I only have 6 on ComC. I actually sold one while they were a little high. I decided to sell my one that wasn't uncirculated.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Just and then like I'll end up buying it back for less for sure. I think I moved it at like 320, so
Yeah, it was probably to me.
maybe.
His canvas. There's a canvas down here at $4
Yeah, I saw those too. I don't know. I, I don't know if I grade final. I just prefer to have them sitting, especially if it's gonna be like a play where I could just move it quick. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that I could grade some, but
Yeah, there's one at $3 here. I wonder this guy's taking $2.40. I'll throw that offer out there, see if I can get that one. This Iceman never takes deals.
yeah, there's a lot of guys like that don't take deals. Like, there's a dude named Bar Down Cards. It's like also like very
Yeah.
like that as well. And there's a Leaf Inc. who doesn't really take
I
deals
got
either.
I got 33 of them, and I got with that one I bought today, I got 3 silver foils.
Yeah, and 12 future watch autos
Yeah,
and hopefully a cup RPA sometime
I
soon.
no, I think 11. 11 I think 11's 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, I got 11 future watch autos, and I got two Martin Neckash future watch autos here that I hope to move at the start of the season too, that I got. These things I got for about $60 a piece. And I could already sell them today for like over $100.
Yeah, I'd believe it. He's good too.
Oh, he's very good. Yeah, like Neckash, Aho, Svechnikov are, yeah, they're the three. I don't know. Someone's gonna go off. I mean, Aho looks obviously really good. Svechnikov had a slower year with whatever the way that they choked the lines up, but I don't know. They're a good team. And Svechnikov's fucking 20. Like Aho's like 2 years older or 3 years older. So don't count Svech out. I know you're all over Aho, but
I mean, I'm only over Aho because I was able to grab his shit so cheap. I mean,
do you have a 9.5 there?
of Aho?
Yeah.
No, I have 2 canvas 10s and a regular 9, and then a raw.
You have 2 canvas Aho 10s?
Yeah.
BGS 10?
No, PSA 10.
2 Aho okay. And you didn't sell them.
No, I couldn't. I have them listed. I mean, they just didn't sell.
I can't believe they didn't sell.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't know.
What were you asking for them?
I think I had them at. Am I going crazy? I think I had them at like 249, maybe a little less.
Okay. And what's the pop on the pop has to be low on those.
No, I'm sure it's low. I mean, I paid $80 for both of them, like each. I mean, so
Yeah.
I lowered the price down to 199, and they have they have 6 watchers on them. So I mean, if it moves, I'll be happy with it. I'm sure I could get more for it at the start of the season, but
Capo Caco Young Gun PSA pop is hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what you mean by that, but I mean all the young guns, like these pops are super low because everyone's cards are sitting there. Like there's so many of those cards. Like same thing with the Ahos and all these guys. Like they're all in the queue, and these pops are gonna go up, and they're not gonna get crazy. Like, but it's definitely low. 26, 169.89. What is that? So 26 eights, 169 nines, and 89 tens. Is that what that is? Is that what you mean there?
for the for the Aho canvases, you want to guess at what rate they're gemming?
For the canvas tens?
Yeah,
Oh, I bet it's like 90 plus percent.
it's 98.8%.
Yeah. That's why I was buying all the canvases, because they were gemming over the last 3 years at like 93% plus.
Yeah, so there's 80 10s, 19 of the canvases.
Say that again, sorry.
80 10s, 19 of the canvases.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're pop controlling.
Yeah.
Oh no, but they're only pop controlling Jordans, and they're only these fucking guys drive me fucking mad with this pop control bullshit. Like PSA has no interest in what comes out 10 and what doesn't. Like the market's gonna figure it out. 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. So 26. So 26 eights, 169 nines, and 89 tens. And that's got to be the young gun. That's obviously just the card though. That's not the YG. That's not the canvas. That's just the card. That's a little bit interesting actually. That's a pretty low gem rate. And what year was Kako? Kako was last year, right? He was 1920.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually really low. Like that's way below expectation for yeah, that's way below expectation for that card. But I mean, I'm certainly not going to put on a tinfoil hat and start talking shit about like why it would be that. Like, who the fuck cares about Capo Caco?
Yeah, I haven't bought a single Caco card.
I do have Caco on my watch list for this year.
I don't know. He's not interesting to me.
Oh, he's not interesting to me at all either, but he's interesting to like the New York market, and
Yeah.
with the problem is he's just way too expensive right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I just rather whenever I turn to like the big market teams and I'm like, let me buy some stuff for eBay, I just end up finding my way back to Fox.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever buy a Fox again though. I mean,
I'm not a Young Guns,
I made
but
all my money off Fox. I
no,
did well off of Fox.
but I don't mean the Young Guns. I'm talking more so like the lower end rookies. Like I bought
Right.
some of those prominent prospects, like that Suzuki that you showed me. I bought a few of those
Yeah.
of Fox.
Yeah.
Um, I bought some other like low end rookies of Fox.
No, that makes a lot more sense for sure. Yeah, to eBay flip for sure. No, I like that. Same with I think I have some Cacos coming, like some OPG Platinum. I think. I know I bought something. I don't know. I got so many bloody cards I bought. I don't even remember. I'll do a video on it though for sure when I get those. I'm pretty excited. I try not to go back and look at what I bought so that when I open the box it's like, exciting. I'm like, "Oh shit, like these are cool." I don't even remember. I bought these so long ago.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out.
Yeah, man.
If
I'm
you
going
don't
to
mind,
take
it's
off
getting a
too.
little late.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you coming though, BG. It was good shooting the poop
No, for sure, yeah.
and chatting it up and me checking out this Streamyard. I don't like how it's got like Streamyard everywhere and these ducks all over the place. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I can just put my logos like over top or how I deal with this, but I'll figure it out.
I'm sure you could put some widgets over it. Like you could put, I guess, like the streamer count over like the bottom right or something. Like I'm sure they have stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It was fun though. I mean, it's good to stream it.
No, yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be funny if I actually get like wake up tomorrow with comments to this video because I think it automatically uploads to my YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've been online for almost 3 hours now. 2 hours 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyways, guys who've been watching, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm Amashi. I'm Amashi. Thanks for coming. But yeah, BG, we'll talk to you soon, buddy. Appreciate you coming. And yeah. Have a good one.
Of course, man. You too.
Later, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Peace.